YouTube, what is going on? Rich here, and welcome back to another episode of Revisiting Legends here on FM Scout, where today we are going to be looking again at the Legends database. Today we will be featuring Diego Maradona. Now, Diego Maradona made 491 club appearances and he scored 259 goals, and as far as his international caps are concerned, he made 91 appearances for the Argentina national team, scoring 31 goals. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be taking a look at Diego Maradona in the Legends database. As you can see, he starts off with Napoli, and they were one of his many clubs that he played for. So over his career, he played for Argentinos Juniors, Boca Juniors, Barcelona, Napoli, Sevilla, Newell's Old Boys, and then he went back and finished his career at Boca Juniors in Argentina. But like we can see, the database, it shows that he starts off at Napoli. As an 18-year-old, he's valued at £41.5 million. Now, his best position in here is as an advanced playmaker, and the stats that we're going to be recording over his career and keeping a tab on is his first touch, his passing, his technique, composure, decisions, flair and vision. As you can see, they're all very high already, which reflects his standing in the game. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to advance on we'll advance on 2 years and see how his career starts in this Legends database. Then we'll advance on probably 5 years into a career, and we'll finish this episode after he's been a professional footballer for 10 years. So we'll see if he stays at Napoli or whether he moves on somewhere else. And then in part 2's video, which will be on Monday at 5:30, we will look at the second part of his career, so between year 10 and year 20 or even further, depending on when he decides to retire, and we'll see how he finishes off his career. Without further ado, let's advance on 2 years into the save, see if he remains at Napoli, see how he's getting on, and if any of his stats improve. Right guys, so here we are at the end of Season 2. So let's have a look at Diego Maradona, see how his career is getting on. So as we can see, he's still at Napoli, he's under contract until 2021, and his value is now £38 million. Now let's start off by looking at some of his stats. So his first touch at 19 is still the same, his passing at 18 is still the same, along with his technique. His composure 17 to 20 is still the same, as well as I think his decisions are as well. His vision they've given him as 19, and his flair is at the maximum of 20. Now, over the course of 2 seasons, he's already made 74 appearances for Napoli, scoring 14 goals. So he's in their first team plans, definitely. He's not being stuck in the reserves or anything like that. Now, in Season 1, he's got almost identical, he has got identical stats as far as his appearances and his goal scoring is concerned for the first 2 seasons. He got 10 assists in the first season, just the 4 in the second season, and 5 player of the matches compared to 1. But he is getting a very good average rating, 7.42 in the first season and just the 7 in the second season. He's not had any injuries as yet. So he's doing really well. He's naturally quite fit anyway at a 16 to 20, but he's doing very well. He's got 1 cap for Argentina as well, so he's made his first senior international appearance. So not too bad already. Let's advance on another 3 years. We'll get to the end of Season 5, so 5 years of him being a professional footballer. See if he's still at Napoli and see if any of his stats are improving. Okay guys, so it's now the 31st of May 2020. Diego Maradona has now been a professional footballer for 5 years. So let's have a look at what is going on with him. Now, Diego Maradona has moved. First thing is first, Diego Maradona has moved. He's moved to Atletico Madrid. So it looks as so he's been there since 2018. So he moved at the end of the 3rd season by the look of it. So he's now valued at £40 million, 40.5 million, and he's got a contract that lasts another 3 years at Atletico Madrid. Now, if we look at his advanced playmaker stats, his technical abilities are still exactly the same. 19 first touch, 18 passing, and 19 technique. His composure has gone up to 19. His flair maxed out at 20, and his vision is maxed out at 20 as well. So let's have a look at his career stats and see when he moved. So yeah, at the end of season 3, he made 31 appearances for Napoli, scoring 10 goals, getting 6 assists in the league, and getting an average rating of 7.74. He then moved to Atletico Madrid in Spain for £45.5 million. An awful lot of money, but entirely worth it by the look of it. So he's made 34 appearances in the first season, scoring 10 goals, getting 7 assists, and an average rating of 7.61. And then in season 2, he's had his best year to date. 37 appearances, bagging himself 17 goals with 10 assists and 10 player of the matches. He's almost got that 8 average rating at 7.96. So he's making some continental appearances as well. Let's have a look at his international caps. He's now got 9 caps for Argentina. So after 5 years of being a professional footballer, 9 caps for the national team, and he's described as a flamboyant midfielder. So he's also making appearances in the Champions League as well. So he is playing at the very, very highest level. So what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to move on another 5 years. So we'll move on to the 31st of May 2025. Diego Maradona will have been a professional footballer for 10 years at that stage. Will he remain at Atletico Madrid, or will he have moved on? Has he got more international caps, and what is he now worth? Let's go and find out. Right, guys, so it's now the 31st of May 2025. Diego Maradona has been a professional footballer for 10 years. Where is he at now? Diego Maradona, he's now at Liverpool. He's moved again, another 5 years on, and Diego Maradona has moved again. Now, before we get into when he moved, how much he moved for, let's have a look at his current. Well, his current stats aren't showing, but from what we know, his first touch at 19 is still exactly the same. His passing at 18 and his technique at 19 hasn't moved at all. Now, his composure is 20, his flair is also 20, and his vision. So again, all those stats remain maxed out. He's now 28 years old, so he's going to be more or less at the peak of his career. He's now got 39 caps, so he's got himself another 30 caps over the last 5 years for the national team. He's got 5 goals for them as well. He's valued at £45.5 million, and he's got a contract that runs for another 3 years at Liverpool until 2028. It's quite exciting to see him in the Premier League. So let's have a look at his career stats and see when he moved. So he'd played 2 seasons for Atletico Madrid when we first saw him. So I thought that he moved to Atletico Madrid for £45.5 million. Maybe there was a further clause that's upped it to 55, but that's definitely different. I don't know if that's just a bug in the game or what. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Maybe that's because of add-ons, etc. I don't know. But he then went on and he played He played 37 games, got 12 goals in this season. Another 37 games with 18 goals in the 21-22 season. 35 games and 7 goals, so he took a small dip in the 22-23 season. Then in 23-24, he only played 19 games, but halfway through, it looks like in the January transfer window, is when he moved to Liverpool, where he played 14 games, got 4 goals and 5 assists in that season for Liverpool, and then he's just finished at the end of season 10 his first full season in English football, where he's played 32 games, got 14 goals, 6 assists, and a 7.58 average rating. So he's looking very, very good. He moved to Liverpool actually for less than what he moved to Atletico for from Napoli. So he's gone for £32.5 million. In his career as a total, he's acquired £88 million in transfer fees. He's made 350 appearances and scored 114 goals with 82 assists as well. So he looks like he's been an absolutely phenomenal player for all the clubs that he's been at so far. So guys, we'll leave this video here for today. Part 2 will be out on Monday, and we'll look at the second half of Diego Maradona's career. I don't know if he can improve any more stats-wise, really, but it'll be interesting to see the journey he takes through his career. Will he move again, or will he stay at Liverpool for the rest of his career? Guys, thank you so much for watching today. It's greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do hit that like button. Subscribe to the FM Scout YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. I'll leave a link to my channel, RichOnTwitch_TV, in the description as well. Make sure that you do go and drop a sub over there. Again, always appreciated. But until the next episode, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.